All right. Good morning, everyone. Court will resume with Wednesday, December 28th, 2022 docket. And we're going to do some jail cases, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see what we're going to call first.
Number 8.
Number 8. And that'll be Hector Gonzalez.
He's coming.
Hector Gonzalez. Did you get that, State?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Hector Gonzalez. All right. And it's going to be a plea, right?
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Carlos Quintana. Yes, it's going to be a plea. The paperwork has been signed and turned it in.
All right. Good morning, sir. All right. Let's see. CR 22-08-584D, Hector Javier Gonzalez. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. Let's see here. Your charge, DWI, Class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those two rights. Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give your plea?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right, State.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as State's Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as State's Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as State's Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as State's Exhibit 4. State also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court and stipulate to the fact that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
Without objection, so stipulated.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. Recommendation, State?
In CR 22-08-584D, the state recommends a $500 fine, court costs, 1 year, Hidalgo County Jail probated over 1 year, the repeat offender program, the drug education course, 3 days, Hidalgo County Jail, 180 days, Texas driver's license suspension, an interlock device for 6 months, and 40 community service hours.
All right, Mr. Quintana, is that the understanding, sir?
Yes, it is, Your Honor. I just asked that the court consider the court cost and the fines in lieu of the fact that he's been in jail quite a long time. He's also pled on the felony case. He's pled to 10 years deferred adjudication, so he's going to be on probation for a long time.
Okay, he's already pled to a felony case.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, I understand that now. So it'll be 2 cases now that they're going to run concurrent in probation. All right, we can do a 0 fine, 0 court cost. He's going to get that in the felony case and also waive the community hours.
Yes, sir.
All right, everything else will be as read on the record by the state, and that'll do it, Mr. Gonzalez. You're free to go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right,
Your
thank you.
Honor.
Good luck with your probation. Then. Yes, sir, Mr. Quintana. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Mr. Paco Gonzalez, he's got number 13 and 14.
Morning, Judge.
13 and 14. Let me get
Roel Rodriguez.
Roel Rodriguez. It'll be 2 pleas, right, Mr. Paco?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Roel Rodriguez, CR 22-10-905D, and CR 22-12-707D. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. Each case is a Class A misdemeanor. The first one, the 905D, is a criminal trespass, Class A. The second one, 707D, that is also a criminal trespass. Both of them are Class A misdemeanors. Each case carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those 2 rights?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendations after you give a plea?
I understand.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily on both cases?
Yes, sir.
All right, State.
It offers plea documents and offense reports in State's Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal, States Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14, disclosures of States Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment of States Exhibit 4. State also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court and stipulate to the fact that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection, so stipulated, Your Honor.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged on both cause numbers. Let's see, recommendations. Let's take the second one first. CR 22-12, 707D.
The state recommends a $100 fine, court costs 17 days, Hidalgo County Jail, credit for 17 days.
All right, on this one, Mr. Gonzalez, it'll be 0 fine, 0 court costs. It'll be time served, 17 for 17. The second recommendation on CR 22-109, 05D.
The state recommends a $300 fine, court costs 1 year, Hidalgo County Jail, probated over 10 months, an anger management course for the defendant to stay away from the location 920 French Avenue, apartment 3, Edinburgh, Texas 78541, and for the defendant to have no harmful contact with Yolanda Cisneros.
All right, Mr. Gonzalez, is that the understanding, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. We asked for some consideration on fine and court costs and the community service hours, Your Honor, considering how long he's been in jail. He had been in jail and then bonded up and got rearrested.
Okay, first of all, there's no community hours, I believe. So that's going to remain 0 or nothing. On the fine, we can make it $100 fine plus court costs, and then everything else read on the record by the state, the 10 months probation. And stay away from, stay away from a certain address here that was read on the record, and no harmful contact with Yolanda Cisneros. Did you understand that, Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the first case, time served. The second one will be the probation, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck with that probation. You're excused. Thank you.
Thank you very
Happy
much.
New Year, Judge.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you,
Happy
Mr.
New Year,
Gonzalez.
Judge.
Good to see you, Paco. Happy New Year.
Have a good New Year, Judge.
Yes, sir. What are you gonna get next? Don't give me a number.
It'll be number 1.
Number 1, that'll be Rodolfo Alba.
And that's Ms. Karima Serna.
Okay, Miss Cerda.
Morning, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Good morning. So it'll be a plea, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Next, we have Mr. Alba right there. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. And we have CR 22-12, 686D, Rodolfo Alba. Your case, Class A misdemeanor assault, it carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those 2 rights?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give your plea?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right. State.
State offers plea documents and offense reports to States Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal, States Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14, disclosures of States Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment of States Exhibit 4. State also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court and stipulate to the fact that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
We have no objection, Your Honor. We'll so stipulate.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. And a recommendation, state.
In CR 22-12, 686D, the state recommends a $300 fine, court costs 1 year, Hidalgo County Jail, probated over 8 months, an anger management course, 30 community service hours for the defendant to stay away from the victim, Ivan de Leon, and open restitution.
Open restitution will be set for January 26, 10 a.m. 1/26, 10 a.m. for restitution, just in case to find out if there's any damages or not, okay?
Your Honor, we would ask that the court costs and community service hours be waived for Mr. Alba. He is going to be looking for a job and he has not been working for the past 18 months.
Okay, he's done 18 days in jail, right?
Correct.
Approximately. All right. Well, what we can do here is make it $100 fine. And then We'll do we'll waive the court costs on this one and also the community hours.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Everything else will remain as read on the record by the state. But importantly, we have here 126-23, 10 a.m. for restitution hearing. All right, so good luck with your probation, Mr. Alba, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, we'll see you. All right, Ms. Cerda, Happy New Year. We'll see you, man.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, bye-bye. We want,
Mr. Ted Lopez.
Mr. Ted Lopez.
He's got two defendants.
Give-
The first one is Jose Andrade, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6, I believe.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Lopez.
The defendant, Jose Andrade, was not brought over from Stark County due to him being quarantined.
Oh, he's on quarantine.
Yes, sir. They didn't give me
All
a
right.
date of the quarantine time.
Okay, no date for the final. Okay, what do we do with him? We just leave it alone.
Yeah, we'll reset him for next Thursday. We'll see we'll check the status.
Yeah, we'll check status, okay? So thank you for that announcement.
Except for 1/5/23
So for right now, let's give it a date, 1/5/23. Give me a date, the time,
at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Did you get that, Mr. Lopez?
Your Honor,
Yes,
Ted
sir.
Lopez on the record for Mr. Andrade. Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Jose Andrade will be 1/5/23 at 10 a.m. Okay?
Yes, thank
So
you.
we'll be checking status just in case we bring him early or something,
Yes, Your Honor. Thank
like on the New Year's Eve or first of the. We'll make joke kids just for
I
that.
don't know if I'll be in or anyone in the office. yet.
We'll find somebody.
Number 6 and number 7.
6 and 7, Jose Manuel
Serna.
de la Serna.
He's coming.
That's gonna be me.
Is it good, Mr. Lopez? Is that going to be a plea?
That's correct, Judge. That is a plea on a.
And one
on a
dismissal.
motion
Okay.
to revoke and one dismissal. Yes, Your
Okay, we got a revocation and a dismissal. All right, that'll be on Jose Manuel de la Serna. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. We're going to do a revocation here and then I think a possible dismissal. Here's a revocation case. CR 21-14-149D, Jose Manuel de la Serna. This is a revocation proceeding whereby the adult probation and the DA's office are both alleging that you violated your probation. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent? No.
No.
You understand that the court does not have, I'm sorry, you understand that if the court does find that you did violate your probation, that the court may sentence you to the full amount of punishment that was probated back then when you pled guilty?
I understand, sir.
All right. Now, has your attorney explained to you what are the conditions of probation that you allegedly violated?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand them all pretty well?
I understand, sir.
All right, very well. And what is your plea, sir? True or not true that you at least violated one of those conditions?
It's true, Your Honor.
And are you pleading true, freely and voluntarily?
Really and voluntary.
Okay, state.
Your Honor, state offers waiver of rights, consent to stipulation of evidence, and plea of true to state's motion to revoke post-conviction community supervision as state's Exhibit 1. And state also requests that defendant stipulate that he is the same defendant who was previously placed on probation.
No objection to the exhibits offered. We stipulate you've entered jurisdiction. We also stipulate that he is the same individual that was placed on community supervision.
And without objections, so admitted. Will be the finding of this court that Jose Manuel de la Serna did violate probation in CR 21-14-149D. Recommendation, state?
The state recommends a $100 fine, court costs 28 days, Hidalgo County Jail credit for 28 days.
Court will hereby waive the fine and court costs because of the time in jail. Therefore, 28 days in jail, credit for 28, it'll be a time served. And then there's another case, right, state?
Yes, Judge, in CR 22-12-680D, the state will move to dismiss pursuant to the plea in CR 21-14-1490.
All right, court will hereby grant state's motion to dismiss in CR 22-12-680D in the case of State versus Jose Manuel de la Serna. This case is hereby dismissed. All right, that'll do it, Mr. de la Serna. You're excused. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Lopez, do you have another one? That is. That's it,
all I
Mr. Lopez. All right, we'll see you, man. Happy
Thank
New
you,
Year.
Your Honor. Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Which one do you want?
That's it for the Fox section.
Oh, that's it for the Fox section. Well, Happy New Year, okay, Fox? Thank you, Jill. We'll see you.
Ms. Lucy Regalado
Bye-bye.
has Savannah Ochoa, but Female section has not.
Okay, waiting for the female section.
We haven't here.
Oh, she's there.
Oh, she's right there. Okay, okay. What's her name? Give me the name.
Number 9, 10, 11, and 12.
9, 10, 11, and 12. That'll be Savannah Ochoa.
I don't know if she's ready.
Okay, Miss Regalado and State. What's the announcement on this one?
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucia Regalado for Miss Ochoa. She has been signed up, Your Honor. I did email the paperwork to Miss Sepulveda this morning because I did go to the jail pretty late last night to get it done.
Okay.
But she is pleading to time served on all of the 4 cases.
On all 4 cases, right?
Yes. Judge.
All right, are you ready, State?
Yes, Judge, I'm just verifying that I received the paperwork.
All right, let's see, Miss. Okay, so it'll be a time served for all the cases, Miss Ochoa. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes? I didn't hear.
You need to speak up.
I said, yes, sir.
Okay, say it louder so I can hear, okay? Because the court reporter needs to write it down. Okay, you have 4 cases there, Miss Ochoa. Let me read them out. CR 20, 10, 132D, DWI, Class B. CR 21, 11, 151D, Assault, Class A. CR 21, 11, 444D, Theft of Property, Class B. And the last one, it's going to be, oh, they're all motions to revoke, right? Yeah. Then the last one is CR 21, 13, 260D. All of them, State of Texas versus Savannah Ochoa. This is a revocation proceeding whereby the Adult Probation Office and the DA's office are alleging that you violated your probations. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
All right. You understand that if the court finds that you did violate your probation, that the court may sentence you to the full amount of punishment that was probated back then when you pled guilty?
Yes, I'm guilty.
All right. Has your attorney explained to you what are the conditions of probation that you allegedly violated for each case?
Yes, sir.
And you understand all of those violations pretty well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your plea, ma'am? True or not true that you at least violated one condition for each of the cases?
Yes, sir.
It's true?
It's true.
Okay. And are you pleading to this court freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Okay. State.
Our state offers waiver of rights, consent to stipulation of evidence, and plea of true to state's motion to revoke post-conviction community supervision as state's Exhibit 1. State also requests defendant stipulate that she is the same defendant who was previously placed on probation.
Your Honor, we have no objection to the evidence and so will stipulate.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the finding of this court that Savannah Ochoa did violate probation on all 4 cause numbers. And recommendations, State, you want to go one by one?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
In
Go
CR
ahead.
21-10132D, the state recommends a $100 fine, court costs 39 days, Hidalgo County Jail credit for 39 days. In
And- No, go ahead.
CR 21-11-151D, the state recommends a $100 fine, court costs 49 days, Hidalgo County Jail credit for 49 days.
Okay.
In CR 21-11-44-4D, the state recommends a $100 fine, court costs 49 days, Hidalgo County Jail credit for 49 days.
Mhm.
And in CR 21-13-260D, the state recommends a $100 fine, court costs 32 days, Hidalgo County Jail credit for 32 days.
All right. And because she's been in jail so many days, court will hereby waive the fine and court costs for each case. Therefore, it'll be a time served for all 4 cases. Time served. That'll do it. Okay, ma'am? You're excused. Thank you, ma'am. You're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Regalado, is that the understanding, ma'am?
That is our understanding, Judge, and that's all I have this morning.
All right. Thank you very much. You're excused. Happy New Year. Okay.
Happy New Year, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. You're excused.